A man picks up a hooker and takes her back to his room. She strips off all her clothes, and all he does is stare at her. "What, honey? Is this the first cat you've seen since you crawled out of one?" "No, it's just the first one I've seen big enough to crawl back into." A man got on a bus with both of his front pockets full of golf balls. The only seat available was next to a rather attractive blonde. As he went to sit down, he couldn't help but notice the blonde was glancing at his pockets. During the bus ride, the puzzled blonde kept looking at his crotch and his bulging pockets. Finally, after many such glances from her, he said, "It's golf balls." Nevertheless, the blonde continued to look at him for a very long time. Clearly, she was troubled by what he had said. After several minutes, not being able to contain her curiosity any longer, she asked, "Does it hurt as much as tennis elbow?" Old Kenneth was sitting on a park bench, happily eating chocolate bars and watching the random folks play in the park. A young man sitting opposite watched him in utter amazement as he finished 6 of them. "You know," the young man said, "I've heard eating that many chocolate bars is bad for you." Old Kenneth raised an eyebrow. "Oh, really? My grandfather lived to be 105. Wow. Did he eat lots of chocolate bars all at once too?" the young man asked. "No," said Kenneth. "He just knew to mind his own business." Bill pulled up a stool at his favorite bar and announced, "My wife Susie must love me more than any woman has ever loved any man." The bartender inquired, "What makes you say that?" Bill beamed with pride. "Last week, I had to take a couple of sick days from work. Susie was so thrilled to have me around that every time a mail or delivery person came by, she'd run down the driveway waving her arms, hollering, 'My husband's home! My husband's home!'" A man decided to join a monastery where you were only allowed to say 2 words every 10 years. After 10 years in the monastery, the head monk summons him and says, "You've been with us for 10 years. What 2 words would you like to say?" The monk replies, "I'm hungry." So the head monk organizes for an extra ration to be given to him each day. After 20 years, the head monk calls him in again and asks, "What 2 words would you like to say?" The monk replies with, "Too cold." So the head monk organizes for him to get another blanket. After 30 years, the head monk calls him in and says, "What 2 words would you like to say?" The monk replies with, "Wanna leave." "I'm not surprised," the head monk says. "You've done nothing but complain since you got here."